First of all, I want to wish James all the best. He's been a great friend and obviously a great coach, so we want to wish him the best of luck. Tough road weekend for the Panthers. As I mentioned last week, we knew the weekend was going to be extremely tough, facing Missouri State, high-powered offense, one of the top outside hitters in Lily Johnson. And then Wichita State, very balanced attack, very balanced offense. So it was just that. It was a very tough weekend. Basically our goal is to try and really step up our serve, and then our defense to try and neutralize them a little bit, try and hold their offensive efficiency down to controllable numbers. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Missouri State, I believe, hit in the mid-300s, which is a very high hitting percentage. Wichita, I think, was in the mid-200s. So we did not accomplish that goal, but both teams are very difficult to defend when they are playing well, and both played very, very well. The unfortunate thing is I don't think we put a lot of pressure. I think both matches started slow, as you can tell by that first set score. Missouri State, I thought our team did a really good job of improving, getting better. Missouri State had not played well up until that point in probably the last 4 or 5 matches. So the downside to starting slow is you give a team a lot of confidence, which I thought Missouri State built confidence very quickly. I thought we did a nice job of responding in the second set and the third set. Obviously the score is closer in the second set. I think at 22 we won the third set. And once we started playing better, I thought we had a good chance to get into a fifth set and that fourth, but they got a little bit of a lead. I thought we made a couple of unforced errors about midway through, and then once somebody gets a lead on you that's playing well, it's very difficult to try and catch up. So, hats off to Missouri State, because Melissa did a really good job of getting them playing well against us. Wichita State, similar start, slow start, and against the number 1 team in the league, who's got a lot of firepower, a lot of different weapons. Not a good thing when you're starting slow and you're not playing with a lot of confidence. But I thought we picked it up. Our second set was better. Our third set was better. But at that point in time, I mean, they were just firing on all cylinders. And you just hope your kids can make some defensive stops and some defensive plays. And we weren't able to do that. So both teams played really well. But obviously our focus is on our side of the net. Getting us to play better earlier is going to be really important as we kind of come into the last 2 weeks of the regular season. The good news is everything is under our control. That will be something we address this week in practice. We do have an extra day of practice and training. We do play Drake on Saturday. So our focus will obviously continue to get our team to play better, more consistent, both on offense and defense. With the 2 losses, that kind of puts basically the conference race in the middle. Still is a mess. I think there's 3 matches that separate the 2 through the 6th seed, and then Indiana State and Drake are playing better right now. There are still a couple of games outside that 6th seed. So we have to take care of business on our end of things. We have 3 matches to do it. Unfortunately, the losses, I think, put us out of reach of Wichita State, but potentially put us still in reach of that 2nd seed, which is really important to try and get that bye. But we got to take care of business and hope for some help from some other people. So Drake is playing really well, like I mentioned. We watch them on video. They are a travel partner, so we watch them play Missouri State and Wichita. They are playing with a lot of confidence. They're not playing like the position they're in the league. They're fighting to try and get into that 6th seed. So we're going to go into Des Moines at Drake, play against a very good Drake team who's playing well right now. So we will address those issues in practice this week. Like I said, we do have that extra day to get ourselves prepared for Drake. And at this point in the season, we just have to take care of one match at a time, one set at a time, get us playing at a high level from start to finish, and then things will kind of fall where they will. So with that said, are there any questions?
What did you think about Jaden and Haley and some of the opportunities they got to participate in last week's matches?
Both did a great job. I mean, Jaden has been in a really, really tough position. She's our utility player. She's athletic enough that she can play in any of the positions that we have. I thought Wichita came after Bree, our freshman. I mean, they're coming after a freshman. There's nowhere to hide with the patterns that we run. So they came after Bree pretty hard. She struggled with her serve receive, and then on the offensive side of things as well. So the great thing about Jaden is you can just plug her into a left position, which is what she did against Wichita State. We can plug her into the middle position. She's really good off of 1 foot, so there are rotations where if we get stuck in, we can put her even on the right side for Lindsay right now, and she can get off of 1 foot. So she's in that really tough tweener position as a player. I've been there, I've done that, where you just, you can get plugged into any position. But for her, I mean, her attitude is good, her fight is good. She just gets after it every day in practice, so that's pretty awesome. Haley is in a very tough position. She was our starting back row player, defensive specialist last year, had a really major ankle injury in preseason. But she's done a great job of leadership, fighting every day in practice. Even to this day, she's still, I think, not 100%. I mean, it was a significant ankle sprain that I've never seen before. It was a double ankle sprain both directions, which is really, really hard to recover from. But she's a senior. She knows, she's going to do everything in her power to continue to help the team get better. And so she came off the bench. She's been in a specific role for us off the sidelines, and when she comes in, she just provides a lot of spark, which is what you need your bench players. Obviously, when they come off the bench, they have to add something, not only on the court, but emotionally, with confidence, and both did a nice job of that this weekend.
How does this weekend's or this entire week's UNI schedule kind of affect you and Bobby trying to keep track of, among other things, children playing in the state tournament this week as well?
Well, that's very tough, very difficult. Both of our kids made it in to state, which we're pretty excited about. Cedar Falls plays tomorrow, and Dyke plays on Wednesday. So Bobby is, she's great. She understands family. She understands how important that is. Basically, our plan is to take a day off this week, because rest is really important for our team right now. We're starting to hit a little bit of the fatigue factor in our play, which we saw this weekend. So we're going to basically train today, because today we do goal setting, we do some lifting, and so tomorrow we'll take the day completely off to get them a mental break, just to get them away from volleyball for a day, and then we'll get after it Wednesday, Thursday. So fortunately, I play for a great person, a great family, and a coach who kind of gets the family part of it, and so she's going to make some flexibility, some adjustments to allow that to happen. And obviously we want to wish both teams, all the teams in state, the best of luck, unless you're playing Cedar Falls or Dyke New Hartford. But anyway, so we're pretty excited for obviously the Cedar Falls to get to state. It's just a pretty cool story. So any other questions? All right, thank you.